the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
He hits both from the stripe. And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Misses the layup. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. And that one is good.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Puts it up off the inbound.
Smith with a nice job on that defensive stand. His length, really an asset.
Pass to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. Miller grabs the miss. Smith against Bridges. And the rejection by Smith. Van Vliet attacking. Brooks against Miller. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. From down low. Again, the Rockets score.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Rozier for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith surveying the D. Brooks outside. Smith with a screen on Rozier. Out to Smith. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Brooks with no one around. And he's good on the 3 ball. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's 2nd worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred Van Vliet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Out to Smith. Brooks, the pass to Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Williams has a screen for Ball. And stolen by Şengün.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Brooks, covered by Miller. Smith outside. Passes to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And another 3 for Houston.
Smith recognizing that the time was expiring. Got that shot up and down quickly.
Here's Ball. And just miss after miss right now. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And it's Brooks in the corner. And another 3 for Houston.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Smith for 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
For the 3, shots good by Miller.
Asserting himself at the arc now, the rookie Miller with the answer.
Ball against Van Vliet. Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Houston leading by 19. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Whitmore. Off target from outside. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Washington finds Smith. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Houston. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Smith. Three-pointer, Hayward. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston taking a 19-point lead into the break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Tari Eason. Reggie Bullock is out there with Whitmore. And it's Green, and it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by Whitmore.
That is buku athleticism from Hayward there. Gets going downhill and bangs it home.
They kick it out to Green. Fires for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
The second chance effort. Richards, no good. Rockets leading by 17. And there's the drive. Pass to Robinson Earl. And here's Bullock. There's the pass to Robinson Earl. Eason gets a wide open look. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And with each passing season, the 7-footer Nick Richards looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focused on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about it.
For three, Bullock. The Rockets again can't hit. Hornets trail by 17. Hayward from outside. Smith with it. Now defended by Whitmore. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got his first points in this one. Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Outside, Martin. Here's Richards. Kicks it to Martin. Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Houston, ball.
Rockets leading by 18. The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
Eason with a screen for Whitmore. Back to Eason. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Martin with the bucket.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And some nice passing there by Houston. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson Earl's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Richards with it. He's against Green. Smith sets the pick for Hayward. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
In describing Hayward as a scorer, I think a good word is determined. I mean, he'll take contact if he has to, and whatever it takes to get his points, he's willing to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure people like to improve.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And it's Miller in the corner. Back to Ball. Here's Rozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack, going right at guys.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside, Green. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Rozier. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Rockets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And he gets it to go.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The Rockets, 35.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Miller in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Smith kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. Smith outside, and Smith gets double teamed. Here's Green. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but finishes like this from Green, I think, demonstrate how tough he is.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Miles Bridges.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Smith, no good. Hornets trail by 21. Now ball. Out to Miller. Picked by Williams. And the Hornets miss again. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Connects from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. His game isn't all about power.
Pass to Rozier. Will it go? Rebound by Smith.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
He has been fantastic. Jabari Smith having a night. They've got to keep getting him looks.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Brooks outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
6 to shoot from past the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Miller dishes to Bridges. Back to Miller. He kicks it to Williams. Miller against Green. Green with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Smith the pass to Green. From the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 1:10 left to play in the third. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
The drive by Smith. The three. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Bridges finds Williams. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Charlotte no good that time either. Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And here's Brooks from outside. Charlotte has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Van Vliet wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Bridges. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
Solid finish to the...
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, ending the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Dylan Brooks.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The pairing up front, Smith and Sengun. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Rozier kicks the ball. And they pick up two.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Ball. Into the lane, and Whitmore throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Miller. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Green slams it in.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
For 3, Bridges. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Rozier.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Whitmore with it. Bridges covering. Here's Robinson Earl. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Whitmore didn't have to facilitate as much in college, but he understands the importance at this level.
Rozier the pass the ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. That's 10 points for LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Miller dishes the ball.
2 minutes.
Out to Bridges. Charity stripe shot. And it's Ball in the corner. Latrey. Again, Ball missing. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Bullock good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Fred VanVleet.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Robinson Earl, good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Here's Robinson Earl. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Bridges, no one around him. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Whitmore with it. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for some
Get ready for... Speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, BA, in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nora in at the power forward.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
And here's Brown. From deep three-point range. Ball with the rebound. Rozier outside. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it.
Pacers ball.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Halliburton for 3.
Boy, that's great defense from LaMelo Ball. He has the length and the agility to be an outstanding defender. It's about learning to give it every single night on that end.
Fires from the corner. Misses off the right iron. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Drive by Brown. Counted.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Now here's Ball. No one near him. The rebound by Turner.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Hield up top. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Nora. Drives to the hoop. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Ball. Takes the 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Halliburton on the attack, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Here's Ball, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Halliburton. Hield for 3. Williams grabs the board. Rozier, pass to Bridges. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's going to take more than that to impede the progress of Miles Bridges. So adept, keeping his focus on the basket when he shoots it.
Here's Hield. Pass to Nora. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The free ball is good.
Now here's Turner. He's scoreless, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams finds Bridges. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's foul. Number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1 minute left in the first quarter. Brown with a screen. Healed from outside. The rebound by Bridges.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
The Pacers again can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Miller. And there's the drive. Clock at 6. Nora grabs the board. Halliburton against Ball. Halliburton right side. Turner for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Got a hand on it. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Cody Martin is out there with Smith. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
McConnell against Smith. From deep, Hayward. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, a quality shooter from beyond the arc. Can't let Hayward get room to fire from the corners.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Now here's Washington. Tips it. Smith with the rebound. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
You see Matherin's instinct to score. Gets ahead in transition. Nicely done.
Martin. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Martin misses.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Now here's Smith. No made baskets yet. The The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Matherin. Pass to Smith. And here's Jackson. Back to McConnell. Fires the three. On target from range. McConnell's got 6. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Hayward. 5 points in the game. Counted from distance.
Well, this is why it's important that Gordon Hayward continue to space the floor. When he's hitting from distance, boy, it unlocks every aspect of his game.
Jackson with it. Richards is there. McConnell with a screen on Martin. Back to Matherin. Takes a 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Washington passes to Richards. Hayward against Toppin. Hayward outside. Pass to Martin. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Here's Matherin. And the layup is good. And the Pacers lead by 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Martin a screen from deep. Hayward. They get it back.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's McConnell. Give him 8 points now. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. That 3's off the mark. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
Outside Matherin. Out to the right wing. Jackson with a screen on Martin. McConnell from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, you look at T.J. McConnell. He's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nora in at the 4-man position. Now here's Ball. Pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Ball cashes one in from distance.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Now here's Ball. Give him 8. Pass to Williams. Ball outside. From deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Hield, screen on Ball. Halliburton dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Hornets. Halliburton misses.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Turner with the block.
Are you talking 6'11" and big-time length? Send it back, Mr. Turner.
And here's Brown for three. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now one on ball. And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, BA, they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Here's Ball. Ball in the paint.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. BA?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the call. Charlotte with the foul. No good on that one. Doris, taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Smith, he's checked in for Nora. Toppin comes in for Heel. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Brown. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Got it. Turner's got 9.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Richards' shot is off. Indiana trailing here. Outside Mathurin. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution for the Pacers, number 22, Isaiah Jackson.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Back to Smith. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson.
Hornets foul call.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances. That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Hayward finds Martin. Hayward against McConnell. Charlotte again missing. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to McConnell. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. He's got 12. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Mathurin against Martin. Out to Hayward. It's tipped. Right wing. To the paint. Can they get it? Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Well, just great recognition from Hayward. Shows his vertical to finish that pass.
Outside Mathurin. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Smith out there with Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Mathurin, powered down with both hands.
Boy, that's a vicious take by Benedict Mathurin, emphatically with 2.
Martin to pass to Hayward. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. Indiana leading. McConnell, right side. On the wing, Mathurin. Smith with a screen on Smith. For 3, Mathurin. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Washington inside. He's marked by McConnell. Back to Washington. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
McConnell against Smith. Pass to Mathurin. From outside the arc. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Washington missing. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Jackson pass to Toppin. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Pacers lead by 1.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Hayward's shot is off.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
McConnell, good.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
A new lineup here for Charlotte, and some changes here for the Pacers. 3-pointer Rozier. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Nora. Now Turner. Here's Hield. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Hield.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
LaMelo on the move.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Hield, a screen on Ball. The 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Indiana has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
There's so much to love about Miles Bridges. Great basketball frame, willing to clean up the glass, flat score it. There is plenty to like here. You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here's Bridges. Off the mark there with a three.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Pacers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Miles Turner.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 16-point game. Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Nora. Three-pointer, no good. Bridges outside. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And Heel puts up a deep three. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to...
To keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one, these two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. Then it's Hield, and there's Miles Turner, and it's Nora in at the power forward position. Now, here is Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
Brooks for three. It's up, and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Comes up empty down low.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And here is Green. Off the left rim and out. What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
Now here's Brooks. Van Vliet outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown the pass to Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Van Vliet attacking. Smith for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Smith with a screen on Halliburton. Van Vliet finds Smith. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Pass to Turner. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Turner's got 7.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now, here is Halliburton. Reverses, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and he's good on the three ball. Hield's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brooks kicks to Smith. Over in the corner, Green. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Brooks against Halliburton. Pass to Nora. Brown inside, covered by Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
So it's the Rockets now after Indiana gets the 3. Yes, that goes in.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Hield with a screen on Brooks. Here's Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. Takes the 3. Great tee that time from Green.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with...
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brooks with no one around nails the wide open jump shot.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Halliburton passes to Hield. No good with the triple. The shot comes out. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And so in the game for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the three. Here's Whitmore. Passes to Robinson Earl. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Robinson Earl's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Now, here's Toppin. Still without a basket. Over to the left wing. There's a screen by Toppin. A shot by McConnell, no good. Rockets trail by 9. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Down low, Whitmore, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Now, here's McConnell. And there's the pass to Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Mathurin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets trail by 6. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And another 3 for Houston.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Mathurin passes to McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, no, you agree with me. They are on their way. Now, here's Green. Scoreless thus far. A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. Here's Jackson. Bullock with the rebound. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. So they take the lead. Robinson Earl's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
From downtown, and Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Green. Whitmore's got 11.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And the wide open shot from McConnell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by McConnell.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Neesmith. Passes it to McConnell. Jackson, a screen on Green. Spins. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Neesmith. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the board.
12 seconds left in the first half. Green deciding where to go with it. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
It'll count. The shot, no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been apt. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Cam Whitmore has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq. This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
Hield finds Brown. About 1 minute played here in the second half. On the wing, Turner. 5 to shoot. Here's Nora. And that one, good. Nora's got 5.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And there it is for him.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green, showing good patience and vision.
Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton drives in. Brown right side. And Indiana, another three.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Green drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles.
The shifty nature of Green just makes things so tough on the defense.
The Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
Van Vliet against Brown. Şengün with the screen for Smith. Van Vliet outside. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Here's Moore. He's got 5. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Right side, Green. Brooks outside. The pass to Şengün. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Van Vliet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions, and I think they've improved in that regard.
Halliburton drives in, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Smith with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Hield can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 9-point game. Brown with the bucket.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton with the steal. Van Vliet against Hield. Launches it. That shot off. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets leading by 7. And so in the game for the Pacers. Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Jackson in at center. McConnell finds Jackson. Back to McConnell. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Green with a screen on McConnell. Here's Whitmore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 7. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson Earl. Connects from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And a wide open look from after him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Robinson Earl. And here's Bullock. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from McConnell.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Eason. Here's Whitmore. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Shots. Whitmore.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to...
The previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Green. Jabari Smith comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Reggie Bullock. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David.
And two words you hear about Whitmore a lot: power and energy. Not many rookies are as ready for the physical rigors of the NBA as he is.
Healed outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Ted. That's not a good look at all.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his third foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Out to Smith. This one for three. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
He fits right into this next generation of power forwards. Smith, he is comfortable at any range.
Halliburton finds Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Whitmore with it. Up top, Şengün. He dishes it to Green. For three.
2 minutes remaining.
The Pacers pull it in.
2 minutes.
Halliburton outside. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Hield against Green. They double him with Green. Shot clock at 3. Falls away from Turner for 2. And that one goes long.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Brooks outside. On the wing, Green.
Pacers foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:14 left to play here in the fourth. There's the drive. Shot clock at 5. Out to Smith. Fires from deep. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Rockets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cam Whitmore.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And there's a toughness to Halliburton's game. Tyrese has 0 issues taking the bump.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Out to Brooks. And it goes out of bounds. That one off heel.
Houston ball.
Now Bullock. Here he goes. Şengün finds Brooks. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the...
Heavy lifting tonight.
I agree. I mean, you see a lot of teams these days go small in the front court. This is one category that I think favors those big bodies who can carve out the space and do damage in the paint. Let's lock into that tonight.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Rozier is the 2 with Miller at the 3. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Charlotte. Smith right side. Green for 3. And he buries his first look.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperon Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Rozier finds Williams. Buries the easy one.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Green. Another 3 from Houston.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Wow, the kid from Turkey, Alperen Şengün. Clark, he's really figuring it out quickly.
He sure is, B.A. I mean, scoring has not been a problem for Şengün. A bit undersized as a center, but he's found a way to beat teams with his quickness, and it's all about utilizing your strengths, and the sooner you figure that out, the better off you are.
Washington outside. Rozier, the pass to Ball. Back to Rozier. Ball outside. Shot clock at 2. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Brooks. The 3 is up. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Ball against Brooks. Ball passes to Miller. Launches it. Here's Rozier. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Smith. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Miller can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And it's hammered home by Green.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pass to Miller. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Here's Washington. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, B.A., with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred Van Vliet, and they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
Here's Miller. He takes it in, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Back to Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Stolen by Ball. Washington outside. Here's Miller. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Outside for Brooks. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the bucket is good. Brooks has got 5 now.
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
Smith outside. Outside, Green. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Miller can't get it to go. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. 6-point lead. On the wing, Brooks. Here's the three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Washington, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Rozier. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Outside, Green. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Rockets on top, up 7, and will be... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Cody Martin is out there with Smith, and it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Ooh, very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Whitmore. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside, Green. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Martin. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Hornets ball.
For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Smith outside. To the right side. Here's Richards. Martin outside. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Well, he was a late first-round pick out of North Carolina, but Reggie Bullock carving out a long NBA career.
Grant epitomizing what it means to be a pro. Understand your role. His is defense activity and knocking down shots, and he does it at a consistently high level.
Bridges passes to Martin. Bridges, a screen on Green. And there's the lob.
You know, that's a set that's comfortable for Bridges. I mean, he's got a good feel for the pick and roll, either as a creator or as a finisher.
Here's Whitmore, guarded by Hayward. It's Bullock on the wing. And there's the screen. Pass to Whitmore. 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And it's hammered home by Green.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Smith passes to Bridges. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Out to Hayward. It's Hayward on the wing. 13 feet out. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
How about this old school look from Hayward? Not afraid to knock down that mid-range J. To heck with those analytics.
Here's Whitmore. There's the drive.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Out to Bridges. Back to Richards. From deep, Hayward. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Bullock. Back to Robinson Earl. Here's Whitmore, covered by Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Blocking foul called on Cam Whitmore. First personal foul. First team foul.
56 seconds left in the first half of this game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
An all-star back in 2017. Gordon Hayward remains a quality player, Clark.
Yeah, you know, because of his versatility, I think it allows him to still be a high-level player, even now that he's not as ball-dominant as he was in Utah. He still contributes and does so effectively.
Richards goes in, out to Hayward. There's 38 seconds left in the half. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Give Hayward the chance now. He's athletic. He's got bounce. He's going to finish with the big flush when he gets inside.
Green with a screen on Hayward. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Pass to Bullock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Martin right side. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Count it from distance. Bridges has got 5 points.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Rockets ahead, up 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. LaMelo working inside.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
The 3 from Ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward.
3 points.
And now a 6-point Hornet lead.
Boy, that's pretty amazing accuracy on Ball shot. You see a lot of young guys operating from deeper and deeper range. He's one of them.
Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Ball. Back to Hayward. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Ball with no fear. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Smith with it. And the layup is good off the glass. Smith's got 5.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Martin outside. Pass to Hayward. Back to Martin. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston to the left side wing. Smith against Bridges. Şengün, the screen for three. Smith. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Well, here's Cody Martin. What a special family connection he's got, Clark.
Yeah, you know, his twin brother, Caleb, also in the NBA. In fact, they played together for a couple of years with the Hornets. Now on separate teams, but both of them more than earning their way.
So for the Hornets, Williams is checked in for Richards. Miller comes in for Hayward. And it's Rozier in for Martin. That's good from Bridges. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Williams in the post, working on Şengün, and out of bounds. Houston will have it. Washington's checked in for Charlotte.
On the floor for the away team.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
Washington.
Smith outside from downtown. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game.
Jabari Smith went top 3 in the draft for his shooting. And boy, is that jumper pretty.
Miller, the pass to Ball with the drive. Good work defensively by Brooks.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 1-point Charlotte lead.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Williams in the post, defended by Şengün. Goes up from the top of the key. No good off the back of the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Big finish in transition from Green.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. For three, Smith. And Rozier pulls it down. Green against Rozier. Back to Şengün. 5 to shoot for the lead. Green in the lane.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Ball, a screen on Green. Here's Miller driving inside, and he dunks it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
For three, Smith hits the trifecta. Smith's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Charlotte, Rozier is the 2 with Miller at the 3. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
On the wing, Rozier tries to keep it alive. And Williams punches it home.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Rozier against Green. Rozier gets the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Count it. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
When Green turns on the speed, watch out. Blew by the defense on the drive that time.
Here's Miller. Green covering. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 9 points now in the second half.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And Washington powers it through.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Smith outside. And here's Van Vliet. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
Rozier, the pass to Miller. Williams, a screen on Green. Miller can't get it to go. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Into the lane. Smith outside. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Van Vliet. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall. And the Rockets lead by 2.
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And it's Green pushing it home.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Şengün. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Down low. And down it goes. 2 points. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about that composure? So cool under pressure. Well done by Terry Rozier.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Smith with a screen on Rozier. Fires for 3. It's kept alive. Pass to Whitmore. Now Brooks. Picked by Smith. Goes back up, and he'll draw the foul. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Hornets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Whitmore. Picked by Smith. From the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside for Rozier. It's off.
Melo is such a skilled and crafty ball handler. He's a guy that can take over a game simply with his raw skill.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Ball and Rozier, they man the backcourt. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5. And the basket by Van Vliet.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Houston foul. Jeff Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
Three-pointer Rozier. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Whitmore. Van Vliet outside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, shaking them out of their shoes. Van Vliet with the moves.
Now here's Ball. He's closely guarded. Bridges. Ball outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Van Vliet finds Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Ball. Pass to Green. 4-3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Hey, when Green is hitting his threes, Jalen is a problem in capital letters.
Bridges a screen on Green. They need this. Miller can't get it to go. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. Here's Whitmore. Pass to Green. They set the screen. Inside. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. The 3. Look at Green showing off his range.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Here's Miller. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Green to the rack. Smith outside. Back to Green. And he drives in. And it's hammered home by Green.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Dylan Brooks checked in for the Rockets. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Martin, he's checked in for Rozier. Pass to Green. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Another three from Houston.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom. They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Miller can't get it to go.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
And so the Rockets take the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime...
to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Now here's Hayward. Offline with his 3. Brown against Washington. And Brown throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Indiana. Hield outside. With the drive, and then Hield with the dump.
Well, anytime Buddy Hield has a little bit of a runway, you knew he was going to go up with force. That's a big-time dunk.
It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Rozier finds Ball. Just 3 to shoot. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Here's Halliburton. Brown down low. Rozier defending. The shot by Turner no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Rozier against Brown. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Hield. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got 5.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Ball from long range. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Turner. Six on the shot clock. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Hayward goes in, and Hayward with the stuff.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Halliburton outside. Three-pointer Hield. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Great open look there.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Brown. They kick out to Hield. Rozier with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Left side, Ball. The fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And it's Halliburton missing. Hornets trail by 3. Inside, Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Turner with a screen on Rozier. And here's Brown outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Back to Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton, a huge part of this this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. On the wing, Rozier hasn't made one yet. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Now McConnell from deep sinks the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Buddy Hield is. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Smith is out there with Obi Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Mathurin in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
If you let Toppin penetrate, he is tremendous finishing. Boy, don't let him get off the dribble dry.
And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done at Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A. Here's Neesmith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that? When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Launches a 3. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 9. Right side to Walker. Right side, Mathurin. The dish now to Toppin. He kicks to Walker. 5 on the clock. A 3. They get it back.
Indiana foul.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
On paper, Brandon Miller checked all the scouting boxes. Good size, the percentages, solid rebounding. Now he just has to maintain that play at a higher level.
Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team
is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Here's Mathurin. Hasn't it Smith with the assist that time.
Oh, my goodness. How about the handle of Benedict Mathurin? That is pretty.
Shots good by Miller.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
McConnell scanning the floor. Uses the glass to finish the lane. McConnell's got 5 points so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Miller with a wide open look. No good on the three. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Walker. Takes it inside. And Walker throws it down hard.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Miller kicks to Martin. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Second team foul.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Pacers. And he drives in, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the court. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
And Smith with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The kick out to Walker for the 3. Indiana again missing. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Miller. He's got 6. 29 seconds left now here in the second. Drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Here's McConnell. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
No one covering. And 12 points from Brandon Miller.
Asserting himself at the arc now. The rookie Miller with the answer.
Here's Toppin. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we finished one half of basketball. Pacers. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for the Hornets, the wingmen, Rozier and Miller. Williams is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ball in at the 1. You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton passes to Nora. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Ball, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Turner, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. To the inside. Here's Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Washington's got his second basket of the game.
You're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
Here's Rozier. And Ball gets double teamed.
Indiana foul.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 20, Gordon Hayward.
And the pass to Rozier. Out to Hayward. Clock at 6. Ball with a wide open look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Halliburton with it. Now defended by Hayward. Halliburton passes to Turner. Healed outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's up a 3. A rebound by Washington. Charlotte has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Ball no good. Indiana trailing here. There's a good screen. And it's Healed off the drive. Mora, no good from outside. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Ball no good.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Williams. And a slam by Williams.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he?
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pacers trail by 3. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Brown. And he drops it in from the low post. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Ball against Halliburton. Out to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ball. And there's the drive. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Healed. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
It's taken away by Smith. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He got into double digits. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Obi Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Smith, and it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Count that one from Toppin.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Here's Miller driving inside.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Martin wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 5-point Hornets lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stance for the Hornets?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Here's McConnell. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He misses the free throw.
T.J. McConnell, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Charlotte's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. And there's the feed to Miller. Bulls from the top of the key. That one wide left. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Miller against Walker. Miller, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Outside Mathurin. Offensive rebound. And Walker kicks to McConnell. No good on the triple. Hornets leading by 3. Stolen by Walker. And here is Toppin. Driving to the basket. And then Toppin with the jam.
Boy, what a play by Obi Toppin, a guy who's going to improve every year. He's got tremendous work ethic.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Hield comes in for Walker. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Ball with the bucket.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton, and he converts the layup. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball surveying the defense. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Gordon Hayward all of a sudden so comfortable taking and making key shots. This is why you love this guy's future.
Toppin, good.
Toppin embraces the challenge, unafraid in the big moment.
Charlotte has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And it's out of bounds for the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. There's Ball with the three, and it's the Hornets another three.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
The offensive rebound. Charlotte's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Here's Rozier, and the basket is good. And it's a 10-point Hornets lead.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
To stop the run, Williams with the block. Healed against Ball. Pass to Washington. Back to Ball. Washington inside. Toppin's there. 4 on the shot clock. Ball no good. Healed from outside. Drills it from outside.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. A narrow win under. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man. How about that finish right there? Not too bad. Now here's Van Vliet from deep three-point land. The rebound by Turner. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Şengün, and that one misses.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And that one's good for Brooks. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Halliburton against Brooks. Halliburton surveys the floor. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
NBA, no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals.
Whoa! Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And again, it's Houston. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside heel. Fires for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Brooks outside. Şengün passes to Smith. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is right in Smith's wheelhouse, catching fire.
Toppin, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Toppin. Stolen by Van Vliet. Şengün finds Brooks. Back to Şengün. And here's Brooks. Şengün, a screen on heel. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Toppin. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside heel. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Van Vliet against Halliburton. Fires top of the key. Another one falls for Houston. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Out to Hield. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Hield's got 6 points.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm, off the catch, you have done your job.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Brown, no good. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 3-point lead.
And for the young Jabari Smith Jr., he's still finding his footing here in the league.
Yeah, no one said playing in the NBA was easy. I don't care what pick you are. Smith has big expectations on his shoulders, Grant, but I think he's done a pretty good job so far.
Houston has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Smith finds Van Vliet. Now Şengün. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Another 3 from Houston.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Hield. Halliburton with the ball. And there's the drive. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith passes to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Puts the move on. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Out to Heel. The 3 is up. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So the Houston 5 right now. Jayshawn Tate out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's Whitmore. Then there's Jeff Green. And it's Bullock in at the shooting guard position.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, B.A. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Robinson-Earl, the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 3. From behind the arc. Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Nora. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Smith finds McConnell. Outside Mathurin. McConnell left side. From the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to the right wing. Here's Robinson-Earl. And that one is hammered home.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Mathurin. And a missed layup. Houston has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Here's Bullock. Connects from downtown. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Houston has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Walker with a steal. To the inside, Mathurin. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam!
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Offline with a 3. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Nora, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's McConnell on the drive.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Smith against Tate. Smith passes to Walker. Now Smith. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Bullock. Wide open. Good as the jump shot falls. Bullock's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Mathurin. Back to McConnell. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. He takes it in. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Bullock, the pass to Robinson-Earl. There's a screen by Robinson-Earl. From deep. Mathurin with a rebound. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. McConnell outside. There's the drive. Pass to Nora. Sends it home from three-point land. Nora's got 5.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Here's Tate. Still without a bucket. Outside, Green. Here's Bullock. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's McConnell on the drive. The 3, Smith. The kick out to Walker. The teardrop. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead. They lead by 5. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. 4 on the clock. Brown. Rockets with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Smith outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Smith. Outside for Green. Nifty move. Ooh, Green wanted those 2.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far, he's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, BA, because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous.
Pass to Brooks. There's the triple, and the 3-pointer goes. Brooks has got 8 points.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Again, Brown missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
For 3, Smith. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 4th assist in this one.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Turner. Smith against Toppin. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Houston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Green takes it to the rack.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Houston with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. VanVleet outside. Another 3 from Houston.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Houston.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Smith with a screen on Heel. Brooks the pass to Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Make no mistake, at 6'11", Smith Jr. can be a handful inside. That's why he gets to the foul line quite a bit.
He's perfect from the line this time. For Indiana, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Heel to screen on Brooks. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. The Pacers again can't hit. The Rockets on offense. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Heel. Turner, a screen on Green. And the basket by Heel.
They are riding Heel hard tonight, and he is responding. Climb on his back, big fellas.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Şengün. 3-pointer. And Toppin pulls it down. For Indiana, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's the pick. Outside Heel. The 3-ball. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Heel's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Sinks it from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Heel missing. And VanVleet has got the ball here for the Rockets. They led by as many as 18. 3-pointer, Brooks. No good. Halliburton for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston up 14 as we wrap up the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Whew.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. VanVleet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. VanVleet drives for 3. Smith drops in the 3. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Right back at you, Smith, with that picture-perfect stroke.
Outside Heel. Pass to Toppin. Back to Heel. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brooks with it. Halliburton picks him up. And it's Brooks missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Brown passes to Toppin. Turner with it. The 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. And for the Rockets, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. And it's hammered home by Green.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Bullock. Here's Whitmore. Back to Bullock. Beyond the arc. Outside Tate. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Tate's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's McConnell on the drive. Healed from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Tate. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He drops it from range. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Healed from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Whitmore. It's Tate on the wing. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Mathurin passes to Hield. From outside the arc, gets the three ball to go. Hield's got 27 points.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Indiana, they're working against the clock now. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Just 2 to shoot. From the arc. Rebounded by Green.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
On the wing, Green. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. It's Bullock on the wing. Crafty move. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Rockets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Fred VanVleet.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. High post, Robinson Earl. It's Bullock on the wing, covered by Smith. Here's Whitmore, back to Bullock. The three is up. Smith with the rebound. On the wing, Mathurin. Uses the glass on the layup.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Here's Whitmore outside. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road.